My daughter disappeared on a Wednesday. I didn't know it at the time. The phone rang that night, just once, then nothing. Kalmar Ridge, Montana. Population 863. It's not even a dot on most maps. Emma was staying there with her cousin for this summer. Hiking, sketching, that sort of thing. I got a message from her that morning. Sky looks fake tonight. You'd love it. Feels like a screensaver. 2:13 a.m. And that was it. By Thursday morning, the news hit local channels. Chemical spill. Full quarantine. Department of Homeland Security involvement. No press access. No interviews. No survivors. I drove all night. By the time I reached the barricades, there were fences, trucks, and men in gray suits who didn't wear badges. "Sir, this area is under federal quarantine," one said, stone-faced. "I have family there. There is no one there." And that was when it hit me. They weren't evacuating. They were covering something up. Emma was smart enough to back up her stuff. I accessed her cloud via an old password she used to use when she was a kid, Sagittarius A, named after the black hole in our galaxy. There was a final video file, untitled, timestamped 2:34 a.m., 15 minutes after her last text. I watched it on the motel's busted Wi-Fi, staring at the laptop like it might blink first. Emma and her cousin are in the backyard, whispering. It's dark, dead quiet, except for the occasional insect buzz. Then, silence. Her cousin jokes. It's like the stars are lined up. Emma pans her phone upward. The sky is still, crisp, unmoving. Then the stars begin to shift, subtle at first. Realignment, like marbles rolling on a tilted surface. A slow, impossible choreography. They form rows, then arches, white and curved. A pattern emerges. Teeth. Not metaphorical, not poetic. A literal arrangement of stars in the shape of an open circular mouth. Her voice on the stream. I think the sky has teeth. Then static. I rewound it 7 times. Each time, my stomach hollowed out a little more. I traced the backup data to an old ham radio enthusiast named Delmar Grant. His IP address had pinged her stream, and he downloaded it before the government blacked it out. I found him in the woods off Highway 72, in a rusted camper surrounded by antennae and old sky maps. He didn't look surprised to see me. "They moved again, didn't they?" he muttered before I said a word. He showed me stacks of hand-drawn star charts, hundreds, maybe thousands, all of them with slight variations. At first glance, they looked like constellations, but when you line them up by date, they spiraled. Every 44 years, Delmar said. The sky forms the mouth, like clockwork. Kalmar Ridge is just the latest bite. But how? I asked. The stars can't move like that. They're not stars, he said. His eyes were gray and shaking. He pointed to one of the maps, a rough drawing in charcoal, an open, circular maw. They don't come from the sky. They are the sky. I stared at the map. It looked just like Emma's footage. Then I heard it. A low sound in the camper's static-filled radio. A deep hum, below human hearing, almost mechanical. Then a voice. You are beneath. That night, I set up my old astrophotography gear on the ridge near Delmar's camper. I hadn't touched it in years, not since academia turned its back on me. At 2:19 a.m., the sky rippled. I don't know how to describe it. Not clouds, not light. The blackness itself shimmered like heat rising off asphalt. And then the stars rearranged, slowly, deliberately. The teeth were back, wider this time. I grabbed the SD card and ran to my car, but before I could leave, black SUVs tore down the gravel path, DHS. Delmar screamed at me to go. I never saw him again. I drove until the sun came up, to a gas station 50 miles away with working Wi-Fi. I uploaded the footage to 5 separate cloud services. It glitched on every one. The files corrupted on upload. Pixels bled. Frames stuttered. Then I noticed something in the window's reflection. The stars above me weren't static. They were rotating. Not in the sky, in the glass. Behind me, the air stretched. The sound changed, like an engine running underwater. I ran. I'm speaking to whoever's left, whoever can still see. I climbed to the highest ridge in the area. Old comms tower still intact. Got a signal out. Maybe this reaches someone. They said the town was a chemical spill. They said no one lived there. They'll say the same about me. But the truth is, it's not just Kalmar Ridge. It's anywhere with a sky. Anywhere the stars shine. I look up now and see nothing familiar. The constellations are wrong. The sky is moving again. Quiet. Patient. I see it now. Not metaphor. Not hallucination. Teeth. Concentric, glistening white arcs. They don't blink. They don't twinkle. They watch. They're watching you now. Behind the silence, there's a pull, like gravity, but sharper. Like being seen from above. From so high up, the concept of up breaks down. It's here. The sky has come. It doesn't descend. It just widens. I hear the wind stop. I see the shadows melt. I feel my bones forget their shape. And then, nothing. Kalmar Ridge, Montana. Reclassified as Federal Wildlife Preserve. Population, 0. Cause, unconfirmed ecological collapse. No known survivors.